Robert Whittaker has just beaten Ikram Aliskerov in round one. Unbelievable knockout there from Robert Whittaker. The fight did not go long at all, so it's a difficult one to do a full post-fight review on. But yeah, we're going to talk through anyway. Good win there from Robert Whittaker. I mean, honestly, unbelievable stuff. I feel like he would have beaten Chimaev. 100% I feel like he would have. Like, yes, it would have been a different fight, but I was saying Whittaker before the fight anyway. But yeah, good win there. Whittaker just shown why he's such a good threat on the feet. And a big thing is, though, from Aliskerov, why you're not trying to, wrestle with Whittaker, though. That's the big thing. Like, I feel like from Aliskerov, that was his chance for winning the fight from wrestling. And he didn't do that. He decided to be on the fight with he decided to, stay on the feet with Whittaker. And I was saying in my watch-along for the fight, I said if Ikram stays on the feet with Whittaker, Whittaker's going to show a different level. And that's exactly what Whittaker did today. Showed a different level on the feet with the striking. And Ikram could not take it whatsoever as soon as Whittaker caught him with that first big straight right hand. Ikram's legs completely buckled and were wobbled. Whittaker then was eventually able to follow up with a big uppercut, followed up with some shots on the ground. Then that's it. Robert Whittaker wins in the first round. Whittaker was able to, set up the good shot well with his lead hand, and was able to bait Ikram in pretty easily, to be fair. And in the end, it was just simple from Whittaker. He was able to keep it simple and able to get a win and just made it look easy against Aliskerov there. And I feel like people expected to see more from Aliskerov. I was one of the people. I expected Whittaker to win, but I expected a bit more from Aliskerov. I expected Aliskerov to show a bit more light in that fight. I didn't expect it to be a completely one-side domination knockout like that. But yeah, absolute destruction there from Whittaker. To be fair, it's gonna be a difficult. It's gonna be difficult for Aliskerov to pick himself up from that. To be fair, but he'll be back, I'm sure. But yeah, from Whittaker, good all-round performance from him. Good on the feet once again. He's just so technically good, isn't he? And the guy's 100%. He's unbelievable. He's absolutely unbelievable. He's 100% still got it. And future fights for him are so interesting. The middleweight division right now is looking very, very, very good because obviously, as we know, as was announced a few days ago, du Plessis versus Adesanya. Strickland wants to wait for the winner of that one. Guess that's understandable. So for Whittaker, this puts him in an interesting position. Whittaker won't get the next title shot. That'll be Sean Strickland. Strickland wants to wait, so he's not going to fight. So Whittaker Strickland won't be next. I'd love to see Whittaker Strickland for the title, though. But I do think anyway, Whittaker needs another. I feel like Whittaker does need another win, though, before a title shot. Especially if du Plessis is still the champ, though. That's the thing. For Whittaker, I wouldn't mind seeing him against Brendan Allen. I feel like that could be one that would make sense. Robert Whittaker and Brendan Allen, because Allen's on a decent streak at the moment, looking decent. So I feel like Allen versus Whittaker can make sense. Obviously, Imanov and Cannonier are rematching, so Whittaker won't be against either of them. He's already beaten Paulo Costa. Costa's coming off 2 back-to-back losses. Chimaev, God knows what's going to happen with him. I'd hope that Chimaev could possibly be back at sometime this year, then hopefully fight Robert Whittaker, but who knows with that, though. Yeah, I don't think Chimaev will be back this year, though. That's the thing. So who knows what we're going to see next with Robert Whittaker. That's certainly going to be interesting to see from him, but the guy's 100% still at. He's still got it. He's still one of the real top guys in the division. And on another day, the guy could probably beat Dricus du Plessis. And on another day, he could probably beat Israel Adesanya. The guy could probably beat Sean Strickland. There's so many unpredictable matchups that we got right now in this middleweight division. This is unreal. And there's fights that we could see go one way one time. Then then go the other way the other time. Out of 10 fights, both, there could be fighters that beat each other 5 times each out of 10 fights. There's so many fighters who are so, easily, matched up. It's unbelievable, to be fair, from what we're seeing right now in there. That's so evenly matched up. It's great stuff to see. But yeah, overall, Whittaker showing a different level tonight, if we're being honest. Robert Whittaker showing a completely different level. I expected him to win and, in good fashion, but I didn't expect it to be like that. First big right hander Aliskerov got caught with. He was done. And it does make me question Aliskerov's chin, because let's be real. Ever since Aliskerov's come into the UFC, he's been knocking guys out. Ever since Aliskerov joined the UFC, we haven't really seen Aliskerov use his wrestling. And he didn't even use it today, and I would have expected him to, but I feel like Aliskerov got a bit too excited over that Phil Hawes win. But Phil Hawes has got one of the worst chins we've ever seen in MMA. So, but yeah, overall, I mean, for Aliskerov, does he fight someone in the top 15 next as well? Because, he wasn't even ranked coming into this fight. And, Aliskerov, before he fought in the UFC, got KO'd by Chimaev as well. So, like, do you even trust Aliskerov's chin? No, that's a big thing. Do you even trust that chin? And surely this win for Whittaker, this win for Whittaker really does, put him one more win away from a world title, in my opinion. Shot. That win 100% puts him one way away from a world title shot, definitely. And for Aliskerov, Aliskerov versus Chris Curtis could be interesting. Like, Chris Curtis ranked number 15. I mean, Chris Curtis put up a good job. He put up a good fight in his last fight against Brendan Allen, to be fair. So, I mean, yeah, it could be a good fight. But, I really do question the chin of Aliskerov, though. Like, surely this loss could really send Aliskerov back to reality. And, Aliskerov should know now, oh, yeah, I'm actually not elite on the feet now, like he probably thought he was coming to this fight, because very clearly Aliskerov thought he would actually be able to compete with Bobby Knuckles on the feet. Like, there is no way in hell that would be able to happen. You would have had to try and, get some good control time over Whittaker on the ground to win the fight, which is hard enough in itself as well. So, Aliskerov can't trust his chin, to be fair. I don't trust it. If Aliskerov wants to, really prove himself at a good top level, he's going to have to wrestle. He's going to have to grapple. You're not going to get far if you're trying to compete with these top guys on the feet, because, it's not going to work for you, especially when you're trying to compete with Robert Whittaker. But yeah, anyway, good stuff there from Whittaker. Showing he still got it. Showing he's a real still top dog in that middleweight division. And yeah, it's looking so interesting right now. But yeah, anyway, going to end this video here. Thanks for watching this video. Okay, I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.